Okay, 3.1 homework, exponential functions practice. So first we're going to classify the equations as linear, which we know is y equals x, quadratic, which we know is an x squared function, exponential, which we know is some base number to the exponent x, so x is up here this time, or like none of them. Okay, so A is a line. It's in the form like y equals, this would be like mx and then plus b here. Okay, linear. Okay, this, although b has a squared in it, it also has a x cubed, and the highest degree in the exponent dictates what kind of function it is. So this is like none. Okay, for C, the x is in the exponent, so this is exponential. Again, D, the x is in the exponent, so this is exponential. Okay, this is like a root x function, so we can call this radical. In other words, it's none of the ones listed above, right? This is a 1 over x, so this is a rational function. So again, this is none of the ones listed above. This is linear. This is actually like y equals 1/8x, and then obviously it's plus 0, so this is linear. And then that last one here is quadratic, because we have a x squared term. Okay, number 2, classify each as linear, quadratic, exponential, or neither. So this is clearly quadratic. Okay, we have like that line of symmetry and it looks like a sad face, right? And this is neither. This won't be touched until for u. Okay, it's clearly not a line because these are curves. Okay, only one of these could be exponential, but when you have two together, this is no longer exponential. And it's clearly not a quadratic. Okay, given the following table of values, use finite differences to determine if it's linear, quadratic, exponential, or neither. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do 43 minus 23. We get 20. 23 minus 11, and we get 12. 11 minus 7, we get 4, and then 7 minus 11, we get negative 4. Okay, going up and down this, we know that it's not linear. Okay, now let's test the second differences. Second differences come from the first differences. So 20 minus 12 is 8. 12 minus 4 is 8. And see this double negative? 4 minus negative 4, also 8. Therefore, we don't have to do ratios. We can just say it's quadratic. Okay, for this one, we're going to go 324 minus 108. And I'm not going to write them down this time. We know that we're subtracting up this column here. 108 minus 36, 72. 36 minus 12, 24. And then 12 minus 4 is 8. Okay, this is not linear. Let's go to the next one. 216 minus 72 is 144. 72 minus 24 is 48. And 24 minus 8 is 16. So this is not quadratic. So let's go ahead and let's do the ratios of the y's. So we disregard these two columns and we divide the y's. So 324 divided by 108 equals 3. 108 divided by 36 equals 3. 36 divided by 12 equals 3. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. And because these are constant, we can know that this is exponential. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. I don't really like when table values are displayed horizontally. I think it's much more difficult to work with. So I'm going to display this vertically. So we get negative 13, negative 9, negative 5, negative 1, 3, 7, 11. Okay, so first differences. Okay, let's go 11 minus 7 equals 4. 7 minus 3 equals 4. 3 minus negative 1 equals 4. Negative 1 minus negative 5 equals 4. Okay, negative 5 minus negative 9 equals 4. Remember those double negatives. Don't leave that out. Okay, negative 9 minus negative 13 equals 4. Okay, so we did one of each example, linear, quadratic, and exponential.